Hey guys, it's Justine Marjan. I'm the North America brand ambassador for GHD, and I'm here to show you how to use the new GHD contour crimper to get a really cool, chic ponytail straight off the runway. So we're gonna go ahead and start. My model here obviously has extensions in her hair, so her length is really short up top. So we're gonna try to camouflage that and then use the crimper and pull her hair into a ponytail. That'll be really fun and playful. This is a great look that you can do on yourself or on your clients just to give them something different from the classic ponytail. So I'm just gonna prep her hair by spraying hairspray all over to give hold. Okay, and now that I've sprayed with hairspray, I'm just gonna brush through with a Mason Pearson brush. She already has a really clean center part. If your client already doesn't have that, keep the part really clean. That's my biggest pet peeve in a hairstyle. And then we're just gonna use the crimper to get some kind of piecey looking, exaggerated crimps in the hair. The whole head won't be crimped, but it'll be a nice detail on a few pieces. So we're just gonna try to crimp pieces from roots to ends, and then we'll go in after we have it in the ponytail and clean up anything through the length of the ponytail if we need to. So I want to see some crimps from the front. So I'm going to start at the root around the hairline, and then I'll work my way towards the back of her head. So crimp number one. And because she has extensions, I'm going to do this top piece, and then I'm going to do the longer bit of extension right underneath it. So hopefully that'll camouflage it.
And how big are your sections?
About a ½ inch wide and really thin. So it just lays on top of the hair. And for some of them, I might leave some space, about 1 inch in between crimps, just to give a more interesting effect when I pull the hair back.
And how long do you suggest holding the crimper down to achieve the crimp?
It'll depend on the hair type and texture, but not too long. I don't want it to be super exaggerated. We're going for more of a subtle detail in the hair. So there's section one. And then we'll continue in this pattern around her head. This was done originally by Eugene Soliman for the Stella McCartney runway show about 2.5 years ago. And I've had my eyes on it ever since, so it was really fun to get to play with the new contour iron from GHD and recreate this look.
And can you use the contour on clients that already have texture in their hair?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. And also, this is a cool iron to use to get volume in the hair. You can use it at the roots underneath the top layer of hair, and it'll give you added texture instead of teasing your hair. Or if you have hair that doesn't want to tease, you can do this first and then tease it.
And for those just joining, did you do any prep to her hair?
I just sprayed the hair with hairspray for hold and then brushed it through.
And with any client coming in the salon to get this look, how much time would you allow?
It would depend if you're doing this after a service as an add-on style or if this is something that you're doing for a full look. After a service, I think this would take just as long as it would take to do like a blow dry style. Like instead of curling the hair or doing waves, you could do this to finish. Or if they're just coming in like and they're going to an event and want this, if they have dry hair, it shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes. If they have wet hair, you'll definitely want to blow it out before, and then you'll need that extra blow dry time.
And Alexis is asking where she can get the contour.
GHD.com, and where else? Just online.
And I know we just ended Fashion Week. Did you see a lot of the crimping styles come back for the upcoming seasons that people can bring back to their clients?
I didn't see any like particularly crimped looks from the runway this season, but this look is straight off the runway a couple seasons ago, and is really cool. And I think that crimping is like a fun technique that you can do in a modern way, so you don't have to think about crimped hair from the 80s. There's definitely ways to make it more modern and cool and edgy without, you know, going back in time.
We've got a couple people just joining us. Gabrielle's asking, is there a reason you're leaving space in between?
Yeah, because I don't want the whole head to be crimped. This is just for a detailed effect so we can pull the hair into a ponytail and we just have some nice, interesting detail.
And we've got a couple people asking, so I just want to
I'm gonna
confirm that
swoop
the
over
model does have extensions.
Yes. Any other questions?
Lots of hearts.
Where's everyone tuning in from? No answer?
Let's see. We've got Los Angeles,
Ooh,
Texas,
amazing.
Iowa,
Oh, all over. It's nice that the contour came out right before Halloween too, so if you're doing a really crazy or creative look, you can definitely use this iron to get your costume perfect.
do you find yourself using the contour on a lot of your clients?
I would probably use it if it's for like a special event or something that is playful, or if we're doing a costume, or use it underneath, like at the roots for a more subtle way, like I was talking about before, just to get volume at the roots. Or sometimes hair is really fine and silky and it doesn't want to tease if you're trying to build texture into the hair. So you can do this first and then tease the hair and it'll give it more hold. Cool, I think we'll start with that. Okay. I'm just gonna use a little bit of pomade on my hands to hold this hair in place. So, because she has extensions where these little baby hairs are peeking up, I'm just gonna use this pomade to hold the section together. There we go. And then I'm just pinching the hair and kind of gathering the crimped sections together into one piece.
Craig is asking, are you afraid the pomade oil is going to break down the hairspray?
No. Okay, and then to pull her hair back, because her hair is really short in the front, because she has extensions, I'm going to put more pomade on the hair around her face. Okay, and then I'm going to spray hairspray right on those short pieces. Go. Okay, and I'm just going to gather the hair into a low ponytail. And then as I'm gathering, I noticed I would like to see more of the crimp right here, so I'm just going to go back and add some. There we go, and then a little bit more at the roots right here. She has tape-ins in her hair, but to really get this look, I needed more of the longer length up at the top, so I clipped in pieces really close to the hairline so that I can camouflage her shorter hair a little bit better. Okay. Gather this back. I'll go back and fuss with the little hairs after. Okay, so now that I've got the hair into my low ponytail, I'm just going to use a hair bungee to secure.
Do you prefer a hair bungee over regular elastic?
Yeah, it depends what look I'm doing. For something like this where it's all really in place, I don't want to worry about an elastic pulling on the hair and snagging it or moving something out of place. So the bungee is really nice because I can make sure that everything up here stays as it is. And then I'm just going to take a small piece of hair from underneath and wrap it around the bungee to camouflage. And then as I wrap it, I'm just going to spray it with hairspray. There we go. There we go. That's secure, and now I'm just going to go back in and camouflage these pieces. I'm just going to use a French pin and kind of tuck it under. There's that. So when you're using French pins, you want to make sure that you have a pin with ridges, and I like the ones with matte texture because they grip in the hair better. And also ones that don't have a little ball at the end because that can cause it to slide out of the hair. use that. Fun. So cute. And then sometimes I use the ridges of a pin just to move hairs. Like some of them, I just have to tuck in some of her extensions and kind of move some of the hairs to cover any partings. Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna go in with a toothbrush and more hairspray and detail the look, like get all these baby hairs around the nape of the neck. Can smooth the hair around the ponytail base. Perfect. There we go. And then we're almost done. I am just going to tuck in these hairs around her neck. And then I'm just going to fill in her part with eyeshadow.
And why do you do that?
Because everyone's part is whiter than their skin tone, so it can make the hair look thinner in photos. So this just camouflages it and gives the illusion of depth. Makes the hair look fuller in a photo. Cute. And then just to get a little volume, I'm just gonna fuss with this with my Sheila Stotts brush a little bit. Okay, and that is the final look. This is our runway ponytail using the GHD contour iron from the Nocturne collection.
So I'm going to squeeze in here with you somehow. We can all get in. If you're just joining us, I'm Courtney Bright. I'm the Senior Social and Digital Editor at American Salon. We are live right now here at the GHD offices in New York City with the one and only Justine, who's GHD's North American brand ambassador. And if you are just tuning in, you can go back on our Facebook and watch this video at any point in time, as it will live forever. And before we sign off, Justine, where can we find you online?
Just at Justine Marjan on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.com/Justine Marjan.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
And you know where to find American Salon on Facebook, because we're all here. We're on Instagram at American_Salon and online all the time at AmericanSalon.com. So we'll see you guys next time.